right up to the dock and get off. Then we hiked back there maybe a mile where they had tents. Where there's 4 or 5 guys in each tent. And we hadn't did much in that boat. You couldn't do very much. You could walk a little bit, and Hoskins, he got seasick all the time. And of course, he was going to stay laying down there in the hole. I think he was on the top or next to the top one, and it was 5 high. Well, it was canvas. What do you call them? Canvas things you laid in. They had strung up. And I went down and got him up finally, and I told him, I said, Rui, you got to get up on deck. Oh, you didn't know he's sick. I said, well, you better get up there. You're going to stay sick. So I finally got him up out of there, and we brought up the blankets that we had, a couple, I think. Those wool blankets, thin ones, but they're wool. Army blanket, you've seen it. And I got him up there, and that's where he never left up there. So we got over to North Africa. He said, boy, I'm glad I come up here to get over being seasick then, because we made sure we got right in the middle of the ship. There was less rocking on the waves. So he was pretty happy then. But he said, I sure hate to go back. He said, I want to go home, but I don't want to head back on the boat. That's the way he went back, though. He was a little bit bigger than when we come back. First day of the second day was daylight. The lousy Germans come over. And somebody swiped my helmet. I was around there hunting around. I was down, I think it was the second floor down. Hunting for my helmet, and I heard them bombs dropping some. And I stuck my head out the porthole. I was going to see what was going on, and one dropped right out there, I don't know, maybe 50 feet, bomb, the old water come up. I thought, oh, I'm getting out of here. So I seen a helmet. I don't know who swiped my helmet. I had it right by my bunk. But where I could just grab it and go, somebody swiped it. Well, somebody was grabbed. He didn't care who's one he grabbed. So I got took this other one then, went up, get up there on deck, and we had one of them limeys up there on the gun, 20 out of the 50 millimeter. He couldn't hit the side of the barn. So after he was up there, look, I'd watch his tracers, they'd be way behind or someplace. I thought, boy, you're stupid. But I couldn't say nothing. Anyways, finally, after a little while, they were still up there, dropping bombs. And he said, I gotta have some rum. Yeah, he left. And that Henderson, that hillbilly from Arkansas, he beat me up to the gun. I was down here, the gun turret was up maybe 10 feet, if that far. He beat me up there, get in there, the gun got strapped on, but by that time, the Germans starting to leave. And the limeys, they said that British rather, they got one plane, I don't know if they did or not, but they got one boat over to our right as we was going. They was probably 100 yards over. They sunk it. I didn't see it go down, but I seen the hole in the side of it. You could drove it one of them 2-ton trucks to it. The bulb hit on deck and come out. I don't know how many guys got killed. Oh, that was up there when I was up on that gun turret. I didn't get on the gun turret, but I was up on that deck. This came up on there. That's a piece of iron, I reckon. But I had a couple other pieces too, but they took them away from me because they said it was light. The other piece or two, I think I had two pieces, one a little bigger than the other, and they wanted that to take it back to England, I suppose, or else the United States, I don't know, and analyze it and see what it was made of. It was in this bomb. That made the bomb lighter, I presume. They could carry more of them, I don't know. But this piece was, they said, oh, you can have that, so that's iron, we know what that is. But they wouldn't let me have none of the other. I should have stuck one in my pocket. I never thought they'd take it, though. I thought they'd just say, well, you got it, you keep it. Bombay. And we just got in there and got on a train and went out to Calcutta. We wasn't in there just long enough to get on one of them old cars. They didn't have nothing but side seats, you know, them like a bench, you know, benches. That's all. Yeah, I was at Shadowzook, I think. He had a tent there. I didn't know it was his tent when we get in there. But I know I had to go there to fix the phone. There was something the matter with the phone, and our sergeant at the switchboard said you had to go over at that tent. He said that's tent over there. I don't even know if he said it was Stillwell. Maybe he did. Anyways, I think he did say it was Stillwell's tent, so we went over, but Stillwell wasn't in it. He was out there someplace with the Chinese. And there was a guy there, but they didn't wear no stars, stripes, or nothing. I mean, you know, brass, you must have no. If you was a captain, you didn't have it on. Only way you knew them as a captain, if you knew them in your company. Anyways, we went in there, we did there with our flap phone, this one here, or like this one. And we thought he was in there, he was an orderly. But he was the general's colonel. And we thought he was worried. We just shoot the old bull with him there and told him what we didn't like about the food and stuff. He never let on. We found out he was Stillwell's colonel. It wasn't his orderly. I don't know if he had an orderly or not. I don't think so. Well, one was troubleshooting the phone lines. The Japs would cut them, or else, well, you never know what happened. A tree would fall over them, a tank would run over them, tear them all up. So you had to fix them. Go out any time of night, midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning, anytime. Might be out there all night.